Hello everyone, it's your North Texas Fossil Dude, and I'm out here where I was in the last video. Gonna kind of thought if I found as much stuff as there as I did last time, especially when I was getting tired toward the end. I bet you I missed some stuff, kind of like at the end of the video when I missed those two vertebrae, the rather large one. And so, like always, I did find a couple of things. I do believe I found two little vertebrae close to each other. I'm going to go ahead and flip this around, but if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love your subscription. Keep the rest of new videos that are going to come out and so forth. So let's flip this thing around and show you what I found. All right, everyone, here we go. So I found this little guy first. I saw him sitting there, and just a little vertebrae. Still in pretty good shape. And then, getting in the habit of kind of glancing around because I get focused on one item. And while I was looking around, I found this guy just sitting there. Looks like another, a little bit bigger, nice vertebrae. It's got some of the edges to it and so forth. So, two great finds to start off the day. To find one other small piece of bone. So, I did have a buddy, I'm going to take a moment to explain to you, who asked me, you find this stuff is just sitting on top. We're not digging or anything else. Well, I have dug for stuff in the past, but, and I will in the future, I'm sure. But what happens is you got all this debris, right? And so whenever you get a real heavy rain, what happens is all this stuff gets mixed around. So these vertebrae are mixed inside of all this stuff. All the bones, all the fossils, everything else are inside this stuff. Not only does it come off the sides, right? But all this stuff that's already here gets mixed around. So you've got miles and miles of river that's just constantly churning the stuff whenever a heavy rain comes. That's why after a real heavy rain, you get a lot of people that come out here and start looking around. You can find some really cool stuff just laying on the top. You don't have to dig a whole lot. So, but that's enough of that for now. Let's go find some fossils. All right, everyone, we're right there by that gray where we found the one vertebrae, and I came back this way. I'd already kind of glanced at this area. I didn't really look at it a whole lot, but we're going to play the Can You Find It game. So I'm just going to kind of scroll around a little bit here. This is about where I was when I saw it, and see if you can find it anywhere. Did you see it yet? Yeah. Well, if you didn't, it's right here. Another vertebrae. Or at least a piece of one. No, that's not a vertebrae. That's something else, because that doesn't look like it's broken. So maybe a new fossil type that I don't have. Cool, a new find. I'll have to see if I can figure out what that is. There's just so many different bones out there to try to look at. Even within a certain species of the mosasaur, there's so many different species of that one particular dinosaur. So, well, let's go find some more fossils. All right, so I found something else here. And once again, I'm in just the same area. Just kind of looking around, double checking things and so forth. And this one's a little unique, a little hard to find. It's right here. Just another piece of beat up vertebrae. So this is what, 4 or 5 vertebrae and one piece of bone that I walked by on my last outing. Yeah, I got to get better at holding that up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. And, well, let's go find some more fossils. Hello, everyone. So I was looking around and kind of excited about this one, although it's a little broken, but it was sitting right here. And it's a point. It's broken, as you can tell, but hey, that's definitely a point. So I'm excited with that. Wish it was whole, but hey, I'll take what I can get, especially considering I hardly ever find these things. So it's a cool find. Not a fossil, but I'll take it. Let's go find some more fossils. Well, hey everyone. I don't know if you can see it, but that rock right there. Last time I was here, I saw what I thought was an ammonite up there. And there's a ledge, but it was so slippery last time because of the rain and everything that we've had recently. So I went ahead and checked it out, and I was able to get up there. It was not an ammonite. Look at the size of this bivalve. See if we can clean that up a little bit. Take a look at it. Coloring is awesome on it. I have to clean it up some more, but check that thing out. Once again, it comes with its own stand. But actually, I saw it like that, so I thought it was a bivalve because ammonite, because I just saw the edge of it. But that sucker is huge. Look at that thing. That's a great find. I'll clean it up a little bit more and show it at the very ending. Let's see what else we can find. Well, hello everyone. Thanks for watching the video. I sure do appreciate you being here. I'd like to give you a thumbs up if you do like it, and I would love to have you as a subscribers. Get future video releases and so forth, be able to have an easier time of finding all my other videos. So I'll kind of do a recap of what we did the other day. Went back to the same area that I had found over 50 bone pieces and a bunch of other really cool stuff. And I figured, if I missed some stuff on the way out because I was getting tired, I better keep looking. I bet you there's more stuff. And guess what? There was more stuff, and actually something really cool. But we're going to go ahead and cover this a little bit. As you can see, we have a lot of different bone pieces and stuff like that. We did find a couple of little gastropods in the black matrix. One bivalve that's a little, having a hard time focusing on that for some reason. A little bivalve there. We did find a couple of teeth, or at least pieces of them. And we did find one broken arrowhead, which is pretty cool because that means actually I'm up to 4, I believe it is. At least pieces of them. The last week I did find, or a couple weeks ago, there was one piece in the video that they came back and they said it was a scraper. And so like you use the inside of a hide or something like that to smooth it out and so forth. So I think that's pretty cool. I like the color on this. I wish that was whole, but guess what? Didn't happen. So we did find a vertebrae. I found a couple of them. Actually, there were 2 that were right next to each other in the video, if you remember correctly. That was the smaller one. This was the larger one that was up against that gray matrix stuff. Now, we did have a little bit of rain, so I'm wondering if any of this was pushed up there because of the rain. But quite a few different pieces of bone. Here's another little piece of bone. Most of them, as you can tell, have been through the ringer a little bit. That's a piece of jawbone there. There you can still see part of the tooth that's inside of that one. And this one also is the same. There you can see it's got part of the tooth is still there. So, but the best find of the entire day, I went back because I had seen this. It was a little too high. I wasn't able to get to it because it was just so slippery out there. That mud can be like ice sometimes, but we found this. I actually had to climb up on the side of the cliff there. It was actually safe to do. A little challenging, but not too bad. But that is just a really nice specimen. It is a nice clam. I'll go ahead and put the species in the video for you, but actually even cool, if you look inside there, it's got some stuff that was inside of it, different animals and so forth. Looks like a little gastropod there and stuff. But this is a rather large specimen. It's really good shape because it never entered the river, didn't get beat up. Best part about it is it comes with its own stand. Not bad. And I've noticed that I've got a few of those. Here's another one that I found previously, much smaller one. This one actually had been through the river. It's actually from a different time also. If you notice, this is the gray matrix. Gray material compared to this being more of the beige material, which this is going to be probably a little younger species, still millions of years old. And then we have, I would just want to show this as an example of it. This is a calcite covered one that I found a while back in a different video, and I thought that one was rather large, but if you look at those two next to each other, there's quite a bit of a difference. So, well, I sure do appreciate you watching. I'm going to head back out here in a day or two and go find some more stuff. See you then. Let's go find some fossils.